Today we are going to talk about waterfall model in software engineering. The waterfall model is a sequential and linear approach to the software development. It is a classical model known for structured and predictable nature. The presentation will delve into key phases, advantages and limitation of the widely used model. Now let's go to next slide. Definition and overview of waterfall model. The first one is linear and sequential. The model progresses through a series of distinct phases in a linear fashion. Each phase must be completed before moving to the next. Then let's see documentation driven. The documentation is essential for each phase, providing a clear understanding for the project at each stage. Now let's go to rigid structure. The waterfall model follows rigid structure, providing a high level of control and predictability, especially for projects with defined requirements. Let's proceed to key phases of waterfall model. Here we are going through 5 steps. First is requirement gathering and analysis. In this stage, understanding project needs and defining scope is important. Then we have design and architecture stage, designing the systems and structure components and interaction. Now let's go to third stage, that is implementation and coding, translating the design into code, building software. Now let's go to fourth stage, that is testing and validation. Testing the software to ensure functionality and quality. And the fifth and last stage is deployment and maintenance, launching the software and providing ongoing support and now let's go to stages of waterfall model in deep. Here first stage is requirement gathering and analysis. The first point in this is elicitation, gathering information from stakeholders, understanding their needs and expectations. Next point is analysis. In this stage, analyzing the requirements, identifying the dependencies and prioritizing the features is important. Now let's go through documentation. Documenting the requirement in a clear, concise way for future references. Now let's go to second stage of waterfall model, that is design and architecture. In this we have 4 stages. The first is system architecture, defining the overall structure and organization of system. Second, component design, designing individual components, specifying their functionalities and interactions. Next we have data model, designing the data structures and relationships within the system. Next up we have user interface design, designing the user interface, ensuring usability. Let's go to third phase of waterfall model, that is implementation and coding. Here first of all we have coding, translating the design into code using the Fusion programming language. Next up we have unit testing, testing individual components and modules to ensure they function as expected. The third one is integration, integrating the coded components into a working system. Now next up we have testing and validation. In this slide we are going to talk about 3 types of testing. Let's go to first system testing, testing the complete system, ensuring it meets the requirements and function as expected. The second one is performance testing, evaluating the system performance under different loads and conditions. Now third is user acceptance testing, testing the system with real user, ensuring that it meets their expectations. Now let's talk about the last stage of waterfall model, that is deployment and maintenance. Let's go through deployment, launching the software and making it available to end users. Next up we have monitoring, monitoring the system performance, identifying and resolving issues. Then next up we have updates and enhancement, providing ongoing updates and enhancements, adapting to new requirements. See the advantages of waterfall model, structured and predictable. The waterfall model provides a clear and well-defined process, making it easy to manage and track the progress. Thorough documentation, encourages extensive documentation, providing a complete record of the project. The next we have easier to estimate. This sequential nature simplifies time and resource estimation, making it easier to plan. And now here we are come to end of our PPT. The last topic is limitation and consideration of the waterfall model. First of all, we have rigidity, difficult to accommodate changes once deployment begins. Second, limited feedback, limited opportunities for user feedback until the final stage. Third, we have risk of delays. Delays in phases can cascade and impact the entire project. Thank you.